May was a really busy month for my trading bot, and it actually traded almost every single day. But fortunately, it was actually quite a good month, and my strategy and the trading bot did really well. So I'm going to do a little recap of all of the trades that it took and see where it went well and where it didn't work out so well. The strategy that this bot trades is an opening range breakout. So it's on a 15-minute chart, and this here is the 930 candle. So this is my market open candle. That defines my opening range. So this white box here is marked by the high and the low of that candle. And I then wait for a breakout above the high. But specifically, I need the price to actually close above it. So these little bits here where the price broke above don't trigger the trades because it then retraced and closed well below. So I'm only looking for trades once the price has broken through and closed firmly above the high of the opening range. That happened around here on this candle, and once that candle closes, that's when my trading bot puts in a trade order, which will then get filled somewhere around the open of the next candle. The stop loss is placed at the bottom of the range, so all the way down here, and then I aim for a 1.5 times take profit ratio. Unfortunately, on this trade, it didn't go so well. Initially moved in the right direction, but then it retraced pretty heavily and stopped me out right about here. So it was a poor start to the month. The first trade was the first loss. I then move on to the 2nd of May, and unfortunately things didn't get better. I had a pretty good opening range. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. It did break down to the downside first, but I've seen this happen a few times and it doesn't always indicate anything wrong with the trade. So the bot still takes a trade once I have a breakout to the upside, which happened here. Unfortunately, the price retraced, tried again, and then just fully returned all the way down. So the first two trades were both losers. Pretty poor start, but things did start to improve a little bit after that. On the 5th of May, so this is a Monday, I have my opening range from the 930 candle. Price had a weird gap over here, so it closed around about this point and then must have opened all the way up there. So I'm not sure what happened here, but my bot didn't detect this as a breakout because it then came right back down and it closed back underneath. So the next candle was the proper breakout. It opened just inside the range, closed above, took the trade at the open of the next candle, stop loss all the way down here, and then it went on to that 1.5 take profit. And it looks like I actually got almost everything out of that trade. Then we move on to the next day, and that was Tuesday the 6th of May. This was another losing trade, unfortunately. So I have my opening range, price breaks down first, then breaks out. And although the breakout candle was quite strong, it then kind of did nothing for a little bit before having this immediate up and down, from which point it then just continued downwards and ultimately hit my stop loss. So that's 3 losses and 1 win so far. Not a great start. We move on to the 7th of May, and this day was really choppy. So we got an entry around here when this candle broke out, and then almost immediately it turns around and stops me out. There was a second breakout later on, but my bot doesn't take trades after 12 p.m. So I only actually trade in the morning session, which means that I didn't take this trade, which would have turned out to be another losing trade. Then we move on to the next day, on the 8th of May, this is Thursday. Again, price breaks down first, but then we get a lot of strong momentum to the upside, close out above the range here, open the trade at the open of this candle, and it hit the take profit almost immediately. I think it was either the same candle or maybe the candle after. So that was a nice, really quick trade. And again, it was another one that took almost everything that was available. It didn't leave a lot on the table. Then we move on to the next day. So this is the 9th of May, Friday, but there was no trade here. Price never broke up above the opening range, so we skipped that one. Same happened on Monday the 12th. And then on Tuesday 13th, I got a trade. This was a pretty strong breakout. There was no red candles to begin with. Entered after this candle closed above the range. And it never really even threatened the stop loss. It pretty much just continued up with small dips here and there, but went on to hit my take profit in the afternoon. So that's 3 of my winners have taken pretty much everything that was available on that trade. Then we move on to the 14th. So another day where there was no breakout to the upside at all. So just skip that day entirely. And then on to the 15th, and there was another profitable trade. The range was quite small, which can be good and bad. Good in the sense that I can have a much tighter stop loss, but bad in the way that I can get false breakouts. And here price did break out initially, and this is why I wait for the confirmation, because if I had taken an entry right at this point, let me just zoom in a little bit. If I took an entry as soon as price broke out through this upper range, then I would have got stopped out shortly after. But instead, I waited until it closed above and then took my entry. Now, because the range was quite small, the take profit target was also quite small. It was still a 1.5 times return, but it meant that it was reached very quickly. And in this example, price did continue quite a bit more. And with trades like this, there's always this feeling that, oh, maybe I should have held on a little bit longer and get a little bit more out of this one. This one went on to 3.5 times my risk. But as those previous winning trades showed, a lot of the time this doesn't happen. So I'm happy to just take these steady small profits instead. So then after that, we move on to the next day, the 16th. Now this was a bit of a weird one. So it doesn't look like there was a breakout here, but TradingView shows the mid price instead of the ask or the bid. And because my bot monitors the ask price, seen as I'm entering long positions, there was actually a very, very small breakout. So I don't know if I need to add some kind of filter that a breakout needs to be a certain percentage above the range. But anyway, this triggered a trade here. So although it doesn't look like this candle here broke out, it did enough to trigger a trade. So that trade opened here and then pretty much immediately went against me and stopped out. However, it then turned around, pushed back up the way, and I had a second breakout here. Now, like I said earlier, I don't take any trades after 12, but this is the 11:30 candle. So this was basically my last chance of the day to get into a trade, and I got in at 11:45. This time the trade went on and it hit its 1.5 take profit target. So it was a strange day, but overall that came out ahead because I had one winner and one loser, but the winner was bigger than the losing trade. Then on the 19th, I had a pretty clean trade, really strong momentum from the start, entered after this green candle closed, and price never really even looked back. My stop loss was never threatened, went on to take profit at the end up here. And I think this is like the third or the fourth trade where I basically took profit right at the top or very close to the top, not leaving a lot on the table. So then we move on to the next day on the 20th of May. So this is Tuesday. This was a pretty rubbish day, very choppy, a lot of candles with long wicks up and down, kind of indecisive. So maybe that's something that I need to look out for in my strategy. Right now, the bot doesn't really consider things like this. It just looks, is there a breakout? Yes, take a trade. So that's what happened here. I had a breakout, closed above, took that trade here, and it just immediately turned around. It was maybe in profit by a tiny amount here for this wick, but then it just went on and got stopped out. So nothing more to say on this day. We move on to the 21st. This is Wednesday. And this was another one with a very questionable entry. So actually this candle here opened below the range and closed above it. So the trade was opened on this candle, went against me immediately, but luckily it then turned around and just got that take profit target at the end here. As soon as I took profit, everything turned around and went completely the other way. Then we move on to the 22nd, and this is a Thursday. So I think this was another losing trade, but it dragged on for quite a bit. It started off really well. I like to see these strong green candles. It kind of tells me that there's some kind of momentum, but unfortunately it did not carry on at all. It sputtered out. I almost got stopped out here, pushed up again, came back down, pushed up again, came back down, and then I think eventually, hit stop loss here, but even if it hadn't, it just completely fell apart after that. So that trade held on for quite a while before ultimately giving out. Then we move on to the 23rd. This is a Friday. So I have my opening range, very small breakout here. And actually after that, the price didn't really go anywhere for quite a while. Dipped down, broke out, dipped down, broke out. But then ultimately it finally found a bit of momentum, came back down to retest. And then this big strong candle is the one that closed out for a profit. So a bit of a weak start, but finally came out good. Then we move forward a little bit again, and this is now Tuesday, 27th. Another strong breakout, and this one just kind of a textbook trade. It just continued, small dips along the way, but never really threatened the stop loss at all. So another profitable day. Then we move on to the 28th. There was no breakout. Well, there was one much later, but this was in the evening. So my trades wouldn't have gone anywhere near that. So although there was a breakout, this one doesn't count. That was at 7 p.m. I would have stopped trading at 12, which is around here. So nothing on the 28th. Nothing also on the 29th. It just broke down away and never even looked back up. And then lastly, on the 30th of May, so that was the Friday, the last trading day of the month. And unfortunately, finished out exactly the same way as the month started, with a losing trade. It kind of had a weird start to it, broke out to the downside, and then this one candle opened below the range and closed above it. So that kind of indicated pretty massive momentum, but things just turned right around and stopped me out pretty quickly. There was a breakout later on again, but that was at 3 p.m., which was well after my cutoff time for opening a trade. So this was a really busy month for my trading bot. In fact, this is the busiest month that it's had. I've had it running for 3 months now, and for all 3 of those months, it has been profitable. So far, it's only been running on a demo account because I'm tweaking it, I'm testing it. There's occasional errors where the bot crashes and I have to restart it. So I don't want to invest real money until I'm confident that it's all working really smoothly. So some stats for this month: it took 17 trades. There were 9 winners and 8 losers, which gives a win rate of 53%. I know from my backtesting that that is quite a bit above the expectation. So normally the backtest showed about 40% win rate. So I know that this was a better than usual month, and I can't expect this going forward. It will have much worse months than this. But this gave an overall return of 4.8% for the month, which is a pretty solid performance for an automated trading bot that just has very few simple rules. So that's my recap for the month. Let me know in the comments what you guys traded this month. Was it a good month, a bad month? What strategies did you try? And I'll be back with another recap at the end of June.